Hello, class 11th. Welcome to your online classes. Today I'll be starting with the very first chapter of your book, Echoes, a collection of ISC short stories. This first chapter of your book is chapter number 4, Salvatore, and it's written by W. Somerset Maugham. So, this story is basically a story about a boy whose name is Salvatore. The name of the chapter and the name of the main character is the same, that is Salvatore. It's a very simple story. You will not find any surprising elements, any twist in the story, but still, after reading this simple story, you will feel good. It's a very positive sort of story. I have compiled the entire text of your book Echoes in the form of slides, and through these slides, I will be giving you the detailed explanation. I wonder if I can do it. So, this is the opening line which is said by the narrator, that is W. Somerset Maugham, and he is addressing to us, that is the readers. Now, the question arises what he is wondering. We are not able to find out what he is wondering because soon after this line he has started telling us the story. So, what he is wondering, we will be able to get it at the end of the story, that is in the last stanza of this story. I knew Salvatore first when he was 15, with a pleasant face, a laughing mouth, and carefree eyes. So the narrator tells us that he was aware of Salvatore since he was a small child of 15 years. He was a very loving boy with a pleasant face, a laughing mouth. A laughing mouth, you can relate it with a smiling face and carefree eyes. As per his morning routine, he used to lie down on the beach with nothing on his body, and his brown body was very thin, which has been compared to a rail. His brown body was as thin as rail, and he was full of grace. So, you can underline these physical characteristics which will help you to frame your answers. He was in and out of the sea all the time, swimming with the clumsy, effortless strokes common to the fisher boys. So, here we get to know that his father is a fisherman, and being a fisherman's son, he is very good in swimming, and therefore, he effortlessly, in a very easy way, he swim in this he swim in the sea without any efforts, without making much efforts. He was in and out of the sea every time, scrambling up the jagged rocks on his hard feet, for except on Sundays he never wore shoes. He would throw himself into the deep water with a cry of delight. Jagged rocks are the rocks whose edges are very pointed, very sharp. On his hard feet. Hard feet again conveys that the life of Salvatore was full of struggles. He never wore shoes on the rest days of the week. Only on Sundays he used to go to church, so he wore his shoes. And when he used to swim in the water was very deep, he used to feel very happy. His father was a fisherman who owned his own little vineyard, and Salvatore acted as nursemaid to his two younger brothers. So, apart from following the profession of a fisherman, his father also owned a little vineyard, and Salvatore acted as a nursemaid. Nursemaid, you can relate it with a person who takes care of kids. So he also used to take care of his kids in his father's absence, and he shouted to them to come in shore when they ventured out too far. When they used to go quite far, he used to call them in, and he used to dress them up when it was time to climb the hot wind-clad hill for the frugal midday meal. Frugal means very little. So when it was time for the lunch, he used to get them ready. He used to dress them up. So this tells us that Salvatore was a very responsible sort of boy who used to take responsibility of his two younger brothers in his father's absence. But boys in those southern parts grow apace, and in a little while he was madly in love with a pretty girl who lived on Grand Marina. So, in the southern parts, the boys grow very fast, and in the same way, he also grew up. And when he grew up, he fell in love with a girl whose name is not mentioned in the story, and it's only mentioned the name of the place where she used to live. The name of the place is Grand Marina. She had eyes like forest pools. This tells us that her eyes were very deep, and held herself like a daughter of the Caesars. She was very beautiful, and her beauty is compared with daughter of the Caesars. They were affianced, but they could not marry till Salvatore had done his military service. So, with their mutual consent, they both got engaged, and before getting married, it was very necessary for Salvatore to complete his military services. Till the time he has not completed his military services, he won't be able to marry his fiancée. So, in order to marry her, he was supposed to complete his military services. And when he left the island, which he had never left in his life before, to become a sailor in the navy of King Victor Emmanuel, he wept like a child. Now King Victor Emmanuel is the king of Italy. This story is set up in Italy, and before before this time he has never left his place, so he was feeling quite uncomfortable in leaving this place, his parents, his family, his friends, and especially the girl he loved. It was hard for one who had never been less free than the birds to be at the beck and call of others. It was harder still to live in a battleship with strangers instead. Till now, he has been very free like a bird, but now he has to go to a battleship, and where he has to be on the call and beck of others. That is, he has to obey the orders of his superiors. Earlier he was free, but now, after going to a new place for his military service, he has to be very punctual, he has to be very obedient, he has to be quick and very punctual and listen to his superiors. So life will be very different when he was here in his hometown, and the life when he will be in the military in order to complete his services. So it was very hard for him, and he was feeling very sad when it was time for him to leave his hometown and move on to a new place.